Hi friends, Trimbley Method. So last time we talked about the Hateful 8 Oils, Dark Calories, a book written by Dr. Catherine Shanahan, and you looked up your Hateful 8 Oils and you looked in your kitchen and you got rid of the stuff, and I got really angry and flustered. So now today we are going to learn more about that and take more actionable steps. So what do I do? What do I do? So in my kitchen I have butter. I have ghee. Ghee is a shelf-stable product made from butter, and you can make your own ghee. I know many people that do. I have coconut oil, which is shelf-stable, and you can buy this humongo jar of organic coconut oil from Costco. I have olive oil. Now I need to look up how they do this. I have light olive oil. How do they get extra virgin olive oil to have no flavor to it? I do have avocado oil. Now I've heard some differing things about avocados and the quality of the avocados that they use to make avocado oil. All I know right now, it is not on the Hateful 8. Kind of perplexes me. Why? Because I think an avocado is just one big seed, but you know what? If you squish an avocado enough, you will get oil out of it. It is actually the second most fatty food you can eat is avocado. The first most fatty food, want to try to guess? First most fatty food, you're never going to guess it, oysters. Bizarro, right? So anyway, back to what I have in my cabinet. That's what I have. That's what I have, and that's what I use. If I'm going to make my own mayonnaise, which I do, as you know, I'm going to use the light olive oil, which has no flavor. If you use regular extra virgin olive oil, it will give it a bitter flavor. You don't want that. If I'm going to cook in a pan on the stove, I will use butter, which has a high smoking point. Now, a smoking point is another confusing, conflicting, controversial phrasing that Dr. Catherine Shanahan brings up in her book. If you want, we'll go into a deep dive on that in the future. But I do have butter. If I'm gonna pan cook, I'll use butter and olive oil, because when you combine a high smoking point oil, something that's gonna smoke at a lower temperature, if you combine them, you automatically raise your smoking point and you don't have a problem. When I'm going to make roasted potatoes or roasted vegetables, I'll use olive oil, and I have a spray bottle that I put olive oil in, and I spray that on the vegetables. I also use that when I'm using my Blackstone outside. Actually, I use the avocado oil outside in a spray bottle because that has a very high smoking point. Butter is really, really good for you. Coconut oil, really, really good for you. Some people even put it on their skin and they put it in their hair. Again, go to your kitchen, get rid of the crap that is making you sick. Now, the thing about it is you think, oh, Dr. Nancy, I'm not afraid to die. I've lived a great life. Guess what? These oils will make you miserable. Miserable. Like your skin will start tearing. Like you'll start bleeding from places that you shouldn't bleed from. Like your digestion will be so that you can't leave the house. Like your skin will sag. What I've seen over the last 30 years, the things that have started to happen to people that become everyday normal is appalling to me. And a part of it is these seed oils are just destroying the cells of your body. I'm sorry, I'm getting all flustered again. I'm sorry. In the future, we'll talk about the breath and the breath that I've been incorporating to take myself from a state of anxiety into a state of calm and resourcefulness. And also I teach the course online. You can download it yourself, Instant Clarity, to do the same thing. It's how to reorient your nerve system to your current safe environment in an instant. So you can go from being a crazy lunatic where you're just reactive to everybody around you and become a responsive, wise, calm, resourceful human, and where you can easily find your joy, because that's really what it's all about. Because when you are sick, when you are ill, when your body's falling apart, that destroys your ability to connect with other people. Not only at a physical level, like, oh, I'm in pain, I don't want to, I don't feel like I'm mentally there for somebody, but also the hormones in our body, the hormones of life are what connect us. It is what bonds us. It is what creates bonding between humans. And when we have these bad oils, our body cannot create the biochemistry it needs. It cannot create the hormones it needs, because hormones are built from fat molecules, good fat molecules. So go to your kitchen, do your homework. Bye for now.